Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back, doing some reviews. This time we're going to do the Mezco 112 Collective Special Ops Punisher. So, let's get started. If you've gotten the Punisher, if you've missed out on the Punisher, you pretty much know what you're getting. But in case you didn't, I'm going to go over all those things all over again. But here we have the Special Ops Punisher brought to you by Mezco. It's really, really nice. It's one of those things where the Punisher's always been a really good figure. So they kind of made some improvements and did something sort of deluxe for those who consistently miss out. I don't know why, but yeah. Real quick, we're going to go over the figure. This one is a more special, tactical, shield-like costume where it's Punisher taking on special operations. This may be something where it has to do with superhumans, or maybe it's going after Green Goblin. Whatever scenario you want to put in your head, this is Punisher basically in that form of suit. And I really like it because it's more of the tactical Edmondson run suit, where it's really nice. It is more like a latex, and whereas the other one was previously cloth. There's white gloves like the classic Punisher. There's a white belt. The skull is actually designed on. It's not a t-shirt. It's not a shield. It's actually on there. I like the design of it, where it's making it look like tactical points on the suit. There's a flak jacket. Ooh. There's sort of like a flak jacket here on the back and the front. So it's more like living, breathing armor for him, as opposed to before it would just be his clothing. So Punisher has a little extra help here. On the bottom, we have white boots. It's still the same boots as before. They just painted white. Gloves are a little different. If you know J7, I put it in the tag. But my boy Rob on Instagram took these off, and it shows that the forms are actually slightly different than the previous Punisher. So it's a little bit different. But anyway, now that we've gone over the cosmetic changes, like the physical changes that are different from other Punishers, let's go over the articulation. Punisher can look up, can look down, circle left and right. So it has a great range of motion for Frank Castle's head. I like it a lot. You can actually get a huge range. So there's no hindrances whatsoever on Punisher as far as neck articulation. As far as the arm goes, as you can see, it goes up side to side. Goes up really far, actually. You can put them down. You can actually rotate them all the way up really nicely. One thing you want to worry about, because this is like a faux leather, so you ain't want to worry about how you extend it too far. The arms are double jointed, as you can see here. It's a ball joint that allows you to move it whichever way you want. There is no butterfly joint inside, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay because we're pretty much sure we're getting with Punisher. As far as ab crunch goes, crunch is pretty far forward. Crunches very nicely back. Well, not crunches, but it extends pretty far back. As far as the legs go, the legs extend out this far. They go this far forward and this far back. The legs are double jointed at the knees. She actually can get on the knees. And there is still no ankle pivot. That's actually really awesome on Punisher, but it still works really, really well. Punisher usually functions in a way where you don't have to use it too crazy, so that works out. Overall, this Punisher looks really dope. But that's not what just makes the Punisher. It's actually his arsenal and things that he comes with. So this was a must-have for some people. So we're going to go over the accessories and things like that. One of the things I want to talk about, if you missed out on the fully loaded Punisher, you can actually still get the Duffel Bag, because this one comes with a Duffel Bag. Really cool. It's plain, it's nice, but it's one of those things where it's very Punisher-like. And then, as you can see, you can unzip it to actually add items inside. Really cool. Next up, we have the RPG, aka the rocket launcher. Whichever one it actually is, I believe it is a RPG. So this one is painted black. If you bought Deadpool, the PX one, you've gotten something similar. So this one is actually just repainted to fit the Punisher Special Ops. Next up, we have the Minigun. Now, this one is a really nice accessory because it's one of those things where if you're getting the Netflix Punisher, you pretty much know what you're getting when you get this, because this one came out sooner. You have two hands for the handles, one for the front and the back. It does not rotate at the barrel, so that's okay. There is no chainmail piece. Oh, not chainmail. There is no chain of bullets to put in the side, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. If I'm going to add the Deathlock one to put in the side, or whatever it is going to be. But I got to figure that out. Then I believe you have the M14, or is it the M16? I can't remember. With a 203, and you can extend the barrel here. You can actually put the grenade rounds inside as well. So as you can see, let's get that to flow down. It's not coming down. So if you want, you can actually place it into the side, extend it down. These are really nice staples of Punisher. I really like these. I always like the way they're painted as well, in black. So I keep it simple. You actually get an extra magazine for that as well. It shows the top bullet as well too, which is very, very nice. Let me see if I can get in on that. There we go. So the detail is actually there. Then you get a black carbon hunting knife. Usually these are painted silver, but this one is painted black for more like the stealth and special ops. It has a silver blade tipped. It's really nice. You can actually put it on the backhand side of Punisher if you want. So it's just like the ones you've gotten with Commander Rogers or previously with any other Punisher. So, yeah. You also get a handgun. This one, the barrel does not extend back. It's just a normal handgun. It does come with an extra magazine as well. The magazine is removable. And this one is actually pretty cool. This one is a submachine gun. I don't know which kind, but I do know it is one. And what's crazy is it has a suppressor on it. So you can actually remove the suppressor to have a normal machine gun, which probably is what some will consider Uzi. And then you can actually remove the magazine, the extended clip magazine. So, not extended clip. Yeah, is this extended clip? It probably is. You also get grenades, 4 of them of each. So he actually comes with a ton of stuff, and I haven't even gotten to like the hands and extra heads. So you actually have a ton of weapons. Then they don't give you just one; they give you a second muzzle effect, a muzzle flash effect. So you actually get 2 of these, and then you get a brand new muzzle flash effect, which actually shows 3 bullets at once shooting, almost like you're doing the Max Payne bullet time stuff. So this is really, really dope. You can see the furthest one extended from where you first shoot, the second one, and the current one, and it extends into the weapon, and it actually fits on all of his weapons. So you can actually put it on the machine gun, whether with the silencer or not, you can actually put it on that. You can put it on the handgun. So you can do, like I said, you could pull your Max Payne thing going on. And you can, the only one you can't put it on, obviously, is the RPG. But you can put it on the minigun. So we put everyone on each one. Really dope stuff. The Uzi / submachine gun does come with an extra magazine as well, if I didn't point that out already. Now, as far as hands, you get all the regular hands that you get with Punisher, but just in case you don't know what that is, I'll show you. You get 2 trigger hands of each, left and right. You get 2 faceplant open palm hands of each type. You get the underhand for holding weapons, whether that be anything else or just a relaxed hand, or a hand that holds the weapon with the other hand. Then you get 1 martial arts fist for when you want to karate chop someone in the throat. Now, this Punisher does come with a new head, but it doesn't come with the previously beat 'em up head. So you actually get the yelling head, because Frank likes to yell a lot, obviously. And then you get this cool ski mask helmeted head. Now, this was the selling point for me that instantly I said I absolutely wanted this figure, because this just looks absolutely great. Like, no matter which way you put it, whether it looks like Crossbones to you or not, or whatever it is, this is just a cool mask that we didn't get with the Balenciaga before with the fully loaded Punisher, that you can go, I want to put this on all my Punishers. It's absolutely stunning. Now, it's really hard to point out, but you do get the blue-eyed look of Frank Castle under there. So even if you didn't think it looked like him, the determination in the eyes definitely shows that it's Frank Castle, and it's really nice. They have the scratched up paint design, the helmet design that shows it on the back. This is something where I went, this is the selling point for me, not all the other stuff. The tactical look plus this helmet definitely are a complete and utter selling point for me. It's what I wanted. It looks great. I want it. So real quick, now that I've gone over everything with the Punisher, let's go over comparison with other Punishers and size comparison with other lines. Let's get started. Here he is next to a fully loaded Punisher and his most casual look that he comes straight out of the box. Here he is next to Toy Fair Punisher, which is a jet black stealth look, but still like classic Punisher. And here is the basic regular Punisher release with a CJ jacket. Actually, let me put him right behind. So the only Punisher I'm missing is the classic one. But as you can see, Frank can go with a bunch of different looks. So it's not one of those things where you can't go, oh, you know, what is this? He has a great look across the board. It's just one of those things where he looks great no matter what he's in. So, as you can see, I pretty much love Punisher at this point that I keep collecting them. I don't try to pass up on any of them. They're just really great figures, and I'm enjoying them. Here he is next to a NECA Ninja Turtle. So they're at a good height next to each other. So the Mezco actually scales well with the NECA Ninja Turtles. Here he is next to a Articulated Icons Ninja. which he pretty much towers over, but they look pretty good in scale when they're fighting each other. Frank's a little bigger size-wise. Here he is next to an SHF Cap with an old boy custom head. So Cap is a little bit on the shorter side, but still works pretty well. So as you can see, size-wise, they're all different sizes, but it still works. Here he is next to a 1000 Toys Synthetic Human. Synthetic Human's pretty small, but still looks pretty good next to him. So that actually works out. Let me move these guys over for you. Here he is next to an SH Fig Arts Kamen Rider Kuga, because the Marvel stuff is actually scaled differently each one, because, you know, Hulk is still pretty big. But most of the time they do scale well with most other SH Fig Arts stuff, but you still got to give you guys some comparison. So as you can see, he's much bigger than Kamen Rider Kuga. Very much bigger. But I try to make it work. Next up, we have Storm Collectibles Ermac. The Storm stuff actually either scales really well with Mezco or doesn't scale at all. But either way, like I said, with some photo finagling, you can make it work. And here he is next to Shin Akuma, which, as you can see, he pretty much towers over everyone. Shin Akuma is very imposing and big and gigantic. But overall, they are really nice. All in all, if you can score this release, I would say get it. It's definitely a must-have for me, just for the helmet. But all the accessories definitely make it worth it. If you love Punisher, you got to have it, obviously. But if you want to pass because you have so many Punishers, easily one of those things you can do as well. In the meantime, hope you do good, be good, drink your water, guys. Later.